And good evening and welcome to CIF Northern.tv alongside Thomas Conroy. I am Ben Schneider getting you ready for Division 4 Girls Section Championship game with a ticket to the state tournament punched after tonight's game. It will be the West Valley Eagles 20-6 taking on the Anderson Cubs at 20-8. Anderson moving left to right, get you your starters here as soon as I can catch my breath. And this will give me a good opportunity to do it. For the West Valley Eagles, they'll start J.C. McGrew, a senior, Marley Ostrom, a senior guard, Kendall Vincent, another senior. Here's a 3-ball. That's off the top of the backboard. 32, Aubrey Mendonça, and 34, Taylor Ross, the only junior to start for West Valley. Give you your Anderson starting five here in a minute, as West Valley now moving right to left in the home white jerseys. They are the #1 seed with the maroon trim, Lady Eagles across the front, maroon numbers on the back. Look like Anderson in a 2-3 zone to start off. West Valley now has it. 7:30, 10 to shoot on the shot clock. Contact early on. And that foul's going to go against who they whistled for there, Thomas.
23. Excuse me, 23.
Okay, so they whistled that on Brianna Wilson, one of the starters for Anderson. Also starting Fallon Greenha, Emily English, Bindu Sindhu, Katie Nunley, and Brianna Wilson. So those are your 10 starters here, Division 4 Section Championship game. Happy to have you with us. Good feed inside, good defense from the back, gets it back. Another opportunity, hits nothing but glass, and the Lady Eagles look to run.
Sindhu just a little bit harder off the glass, but she had a good look inside the paint.
West Valley 20-6, led by Julie White in her first season at the helm for the West Valley Lady Eagles. 10 to shoot, so they're working a lot of clock. 3-ball straight on, nothing but air. So 6:47 to go. Anderson will take back their 20-8, led by Coach Keith Krantz. All blue uniforms with the yellow trim down the side. Anderson Cubs in the front. Yellow numbers on the back, poked away. Both teams aggressive on defense here early on. Here comes West Valley, all the way to the rack. Scoop it to the hoop, and 2 points, and we're on the board.
J.C. McGrew with the layup.
And offensive foul.
Emily English, a little bit too aggressive going to the basket, picks up her first.
So full court pressure for Anderson, the Cubs. And almost a turnover there in the backcourt. West Valley able to use it right to left. Our videographer today is Justin Barney, our producer Jeff Kurtz. 6:10 left to go in the opening quarter. Division 4 Section Championship game. The boys Division 4 Northern Section title game will be following this one. Drive into the key, kick it out. Again, under 10 seconds to shoot. Very disciplined team for West Valley here early on. Anderson gets the rebound. Still looking for their first basket. I believe their first shot. No, they did have one shot attempt. Feed it down low, left block, and it's thrown away. It'll be Lady Eagles ball. So Anderson coming out a little bit flat here early on.
It looked like Sindhu was a little bit unaware of that pass was coming her way. Went right over out of bounds.
Good crowd here, still filing in here at Acker Gym.
It is a madhouse outside in the area outside in the concession area to get in here.
That's a good call. Our referees today, Tom Mills, who just made that call, Kevin Bultema, and Mitchell Padilla.
Traveling called on J.C. McGrew.
It looks like this is probably one of the Division 4 boys here filing in.
Central Valley coming in.
3-ball looks good. Good rotation, good form. Falls short. Anderson still yet to get off the schneid here as we approach the 5-minute mark. But West Valley not exactly lighting up the scoreboard either. They just have a bucket. That was by McGrew. Working the offense. Turnover.
Nice hands by English to get in the passing lane.
Here comes Anderson back the other way. It's Greenhaw. just a sophomore. Gets it to English. Finds Sindhu. Hook shot, wanted to draw the contact, but no call. Looked like some contact there, but referee's letting the girls play here early on. Thought about the three. Here's an 18-footer. Nothing but twine.
Wow, nice shot. Squared up and hit the jumper. Did Mendonça.
Mendonça, the long-range jumper. First time West Valley's taken a shot inside of, not inside of 10 seconds, I should say, on the shot clock. Like to work the clock. Anderson still looking for buckets. Here's Greenhaw. Hits it over to English. Tries to feed inside to Wilson. Wilson puts up a wild shot. No. Lady Eagles look to push. They got a 4-on-2 brewing. Left wing, set, shoots off the wrong foot, but hey, it'll work. 2 buckets. Nunley, just a true freshman. And as coach Keith Krantz, correction there, Marley Ostrom with the bucket, the senior, as West Valley leads 6-0, 3:50 left to go. You're watching CIF Northern.tv, your home for high school sports in the northern section.
You can watch highlights or a replay of tonight's game in our in-demand section. You can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of tonight's game right on CIF Northern.tv. Simply click on Buy DVD and you can order tonight's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by CIF Northern.tv. So trying to slow down the tempo there. Ben was Coach Krantz there for the Anniston Cubs. The team looks a little tight right now as we get back to action with Ben.
So as Thomas mentioned, over half of the quarter gone. Anderson still looking for the first bucket. Nice feed inside, good pivot. Go up strong, there you go. Just not connecting, but a good offensive rebound. And 2 shots coming up now for Katie Nunley. 6 foot, just a freshman.
Yeah, she got good position underneath the basket there, Ben, to draw that foul on number 34, Taylor Ross for the West Valley Eagles.
A good stroke there by Nunley, makes the first one. So they're on the board, 6-1. Sometimes, Thomas, that's all it takes to get that first bucket.
Yeah, everybody breathes a nice sigh of relief. You know, we're on the board, let's get playing.
Or in this case, first point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a player, I can tell by that stroke. 6-2. 3:35 left to go in the first. Eagles breaking the press, no problem. Throw it around. McGrew up top, dribble drive. Kick it to Ulstrom, 3-ball, no. Good weak side rebound there by Sindhu. Oh, you had the shots. Take the shots, English.
She had the defense on their back foot. She should have drove all the way to the hole. I agree with you. Bad mistake there by the senior.
Anderson still full court press, but West Valley having no problem breaking it. All the way to the rack, and one.
Wow.
Nice aggressive move there by Mendonça.
She knew exactly what she wanted to do once she got the inbound pass. She drove it all the way to the goal. She knew she had numbers.
Well, what I liked about that was after the bucket, a little bit of emotion.
You could quickly see that this is an up-tempo team.
Oh, yeah.
They like to move it up if they can and put the numbers on the defense and really stress them to make a play.
Notes of 5 points here early on. Couple of buckets and then that 3-point play. 9-2, been all West Valley here. Problem is just a second foul, actually.
Foul is on Vincent, or excuse me, 34, Taylor Ross. That's her second.
Sub coming in for West Valley going to be Paige Burson. She'll replace Lewandowski, right?
No, Taylor Ross.
Oh, you're right. Travel, says referee Kevin Bultemi. Officiating has been good so far. This is our third game. 3-man crews here. I think when you get to this level, you got to have 3-man crews. They just do 2-men during the regular season. I think they get overworked. 3-ball corner, Lady Eagles on fire from downtown.
Kendall Vincent, 23, Ben, with the outside jumper.
So 4 of the 5 starters for West Valley have scored. And it's 12-2, and Coach Keith Krantz pacing the sidelines there for Anderson, figuring out a way to stop the bleeding because West Valley can do no wrong. 12-2 here, first quarter. Still tons of time for Anderson to get back in it, and a travel. We'll go back the other way.
Shuffle of feet, trying to get inside. Did Vincent for the turnover.
For West Valley, they beat Trinity, 54-39. Then Orland, how about this score? 51-14. Give you Anderson's road to the section title game here in a minute. Thought about the 3 left check. English kicks it back up top to Greenhaw, back to English. Drive and dish, and a push. Good call.
Trying to force a turnover there was McGrew, and I believe she picked up the foul. That's her first.
For Anderson, they beat Live Oak 55-45. And then Lassen 70-55. So a lot like the last game we had, Division 6 girls. It's a long 2 offensive rebound up off the glass, and that's what they got to do. That's Nunley.
The freshman really getting good position, getting those second chance opportunities.
So Nunley has all 4 points, but back the other way, fresh off the bench, Paige Burson with the deuce on the nice dish.
Yeah, no movement defensively. I think that's what really irked Coach Krantz, and he called immediately a timeout. Did not like the intensity on the defensive end.
1:55 left to go. 14-4, West Valley on top of Anderson right here on CIF Northern.tv, your home for high school sports in the Northern section.
Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community? Then you want to advertise on CIF Northern.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to the very important demographic. For more information, give us a call at 619-677-3246. KBCSports.com will be providing live audio coverage of the state regional basketball championships, as well as the finals. March Madness comes to high school basketball in California on March 17th for the regional basketball championships. Full venues of coverage around the state. Then the following weekend on the 23rd and 24th, it's a California State Basketball Championships. You can catch it all right here on KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports.
All right, so we'll see what Anderson does out of the break. They trail by 4, 14-4, under 2 minutes left to go in the first, and that's not a way to do it. They turn it over. Here comes West Valley, a 10-point lead and looking to add to it. 3-ball, thought about it, good move into the drive to the baseline, kick it out. See a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
After a quick breather, Sindhu going to come back on for Anderson, replacing Emily English. Anderson just about 10 miles south of Reading. Pass is intercepted. Another turnover for Anderson.
That's got to be 4 or 5 here in the first quarter for them.
When they're not getting back on defense either.
Mm-hmm.
There's a turnover. Look at the big girl. Handle with the handles. A block.
I like that. She saw she had numbers. She took advantage of the defense right there, Nunley. And for a 6-foot freshman, she can really handle the basketball pretty well.
Yes, she can. So Nunley already has all 4, the only 4 points for the Cubs.
Looks like she's going to be a presence here for the remaining 3 years with Anderson.
Kalina Ragsdale checks in for the first time for Anderson. And for West Valley, Kelsey Lewandowski also checks in for the first time. It's a nice stroke.
Yeah.
Makes the second, so all 5 points accounted for Nunley, the freshman. I talked to Keith Krantz. He said, we got a lot of seniors, but our freshman's our best player. Another travel.
Second travel on Burson right there.
I think if the Lady Eagles, these are unforced too, so they cut down on the unforced errors. I don't see them having any problems winning this one. Throw it in the backcourt. 1 minute left to go in the first. Like a three-quarters trap almost. Trying to get the ball to Greenhaw's hands. Greenhaw over to Floresis. Flesuris, baseline no. Nunley rebound, throws it back. And they're going to call a foul on Greenhaw.
Might have had a little bit of body as he was trying to get after that basketball. And that is, I believe, her first foul.
About a 6-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Game clock at 31, shot clock at 25. I want to work for a high percentage shot here. I got a 9-point lead. And there's another travel. About half a dozen times we've seen that here in the first half.
Yeah, both teams have been notorious for not putting the ball on the floor before moving their feet.
Sloppy play there, but good pressure there by West Valley. Picks it up and score the basket. Kendall Vincent, that's 5 for her. 4-3 turnover. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Was all West Valley. The Eagles 16, Anderson Cubs 5. We'll be back with the second quarter right here on CIF Northern TV, your home, Northern.tv, your home for high school sports in the Northern section.
Want every game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for their school athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com or call us at 619-677-3246. KBCsports.com and Play On Sports Network showcase great high school games every week, and now you can have access to our content by using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook, get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter, or catch our highlights in high definition on YouTube. For all of our content, can now be linked to your favorite social media site. Share all the high school action you see every week, brought to you by your home for high school sports, KBCsports.com and Play On Sports.
All right, start of the second quarter. We'll see if Anderson can get much going on offense. It was all Nunley scored all 5 points for West Valley. They had 5 girls score. 4 of them were starters. The other one, 35, Taylor Ross. Here's a 3-ball left check, money in the bank. Aubrey Mendonça.
That's her.
Yeah, she's got 8 points.
Yes.
Lead all scorers. She's got a sweet stroke, too. She's a good-looking player.
Yeah, Kendall Vincent also had 5 for the Eagles.
Mendonça just a sophomore, too. 19-5. Both games early on have been close. The last game got out of hand somewhat towards the end of the game, but
great
we
defense by
haven't had a
Westwood.
blowout here today. Anderson trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Sindhu passed up a wide open jumper. Drive the key and a foul.
Vincent just a little bit aggressive there where their defense coming over on English as she was trying to penetrate. She'll go to the foul line. That's Kendall Vincent's first foul.
Good basketball name, too. Emily English. First free throw's good.
Think of Alex English.
That's right.
Great nugget. One of the most prolific scorers in the NBA.
He's now assistant coach for the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
And she made it?
Yes.
19-7. She made both free throws.
Mm-hmm.
7:13 left to go in the second. Good power move. But unable to finish was Ross. Oh, look at this defense, just pressing on all cylinders.
Man, Mendoza came all the way from half court over to the nearest sideline to knock that ball out of bounds. Great read. Almost like a free safety there.
Yeah. 7 minutes, 19-7. Sindhu goes to her left. Kick it back up top. To English. To Vincent. To Ostrom. Vincent, 3-ball. Nope. I don't think Anderson's made an outside shot yet.
They only have one field goal in the game. That was on Nunley's, I think, breakaway layup when she went coast to coast.
The rest are free throws. So they haven't made a outside shot yet. 6:35 left to go in the second. Division IV championship. How about another 3? No. So we'll see if Anderson can get something going here in these. Metallic blue, would you call it?
Yeah.
Feet inside.
Foul on McGrew, that's her first.
Oh, and some good news for Anderson that the Lady Eagles in the bonus. So good way to catch up. 6:13 left in the half. They'll be shooting free throws from here on out. Still got to make them. And she misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Does Greenshaw.
Ostrom with the rebound.
And here comes West Valley. Oh, good move by Ross with the left hand.
Yeah, I love how she separates the defender with her body when she gets that pass down low and then quickly swings to the basket.
So Ross off the bench has 5 points. 21-7, 5:45 left to go. Alongside Thomas Conroy and Ben Schneider. Sindhu thought about it. She must not have much confidence because she's had a couple open looks, passed them up. And another turnover.
This looks like she's wearing some type of harness on her shoulders, so that might be making her not to take the outside jumper.
Good disciplined team. They wait for a good shot. Don't settle. Anderson gets the rebound, looks to push. Greenhaw has it. Here's Nunley inside to Sindhu. Lefty. Good pass. There you go.
Oh, English immediately from the top of the key cut into the lane, and Sindhu gave her a great feed for the basket.
21-9. Still lots of time for Anderson to get back in this thing. Ross has it, right elbow. Goes strong. Good move. Unable to finish. Anderson looks to push. Here's Greenhaw. Picks up her dribble. Way too far. Good move baseline. Go up strong. There you go. And English will go to the line. So Anderson being aggressive. It's what you like when a team trails. Like them to get to the rack, get to the free throw line. Try to lengthen the game. Don't settle for open jumpers. They're getting out off of missed shots and running.
English has 4 points here in the second quarter. She's been all the offense here for the Cubs.
You got to bend those knees. I'm serious.
No, I know. I was just laughing because I was thinking the same thing.
Their legs didn't bend one bit.
Bends a little bit.
A little better and better result.
Gives her 5 for the quarter for Emily English, the senior.
21-10, so double digit now for Anderson. Jumper, no. So all of a sudden the Lady Eagles settling for too many outside shots. Here's Greenhaw, gonna tee up a 3. This could be huge. Back rim, rebound. Oh, look ahead. Oh, look at this pass.
Oh!
No, they're gonna call it on the ground, which is the right
Continuation.
call. No.
Oh, I thought for a moment he called continuation.
I think that's the right call.
Mm-hmm. Great concentration by.
Yeah. That's spectacular play by Mendoza.
Yeah.
Just, this isn't the NBA.
I know. I got a little carried away.
You don't get 3 steps after the foul. How about this 3-ball? Back rim. Good job on the boards by Greenhaw.
Yeah, they've done a better job here in the second quarter.
This could be huge. 3-ball looks good. No, back rim.
Good look at the basket, just missing right now from outside.
Who's on her? 20-footer. Oh, halfway home and out. 3:50 to go, 21-10. Lady Eagles on top. Oh, it's a good move, just too many steps.
Yeah, Julie Parsons just came in the game, the freshman. And she got underneath the basket and kind of lost and moved her feet for the travel.
So 3 freshmen on the roster for Anderson to go with a sophomore. 4 young players.
2 of the freshmen are in the game, Nunley and Parsons.
West Valley only has 1 sophomore on the roster. 3 ball is cash money. I looked down at my paper. Oh, it was Lewandowski for 3. That's her first bucket of the game. How about the 24-10? So for West Valley, that's their 3rd triple of the game. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 players have scored. So well-balanced attack as Nunley gets to the line, the 6-foot freshman. Hits it.
Like that time, she created some space in the low box there for herself to draw that foul to Nunley.
First appearance by Shelby Weekly. She will replace Taylor Ross, who did a nice job off the bench, had 4 points, a couple of rebounds. Second free throw short, and it's off of the Cubs. It'll be Lady Eagles ball. 3:10 to go, 24-11. Here on the campus of Chico State University. Good crowd on hand, both sides of the stadium now. First couple games was just the far side, but behind me, the seats behind me starting to fill up a little bit more. Dribble drive, fake the 3, 18-footer, no, back rim. Another good rebound by the Cubs. English. So they're doing a good job of holding West Valley to one and dones.
Yeah, they definitely improved on that here in the second quarter, their defensive rebounding.
It's this side of the ball. Nice inside pass.
Second play in a row now. Nunley's gotten down in the low box, and that time put her immediately off glass once she received the pass.
24-13. Nunley's has 8 already. Good rotation on the defense. Anderson picking it up defensively. You got to get rid of the ball. Get it to a, yeah. That looked like disaster from the beginning.
Yeah, that's a freshman mistake right there by Parsons. Immediately should have passed the ball off, and then it was an easy pick for Ostrom to come up as the senior just picked her pocket, and then she drew the foul.
(24-13) Anderson coming alive here a little bit here in the second quarter. Trying to make a game of it. Good pass, right baseline. 3 ball on the way. Cash money.
Nice 3 there by Ostrom. It's her first 3 of the night.
Second basket, she's got 5. Good inside, outside. That's what you got to do.
Ragsdale with the basket.
Yeah, Ragsdale's first bucket. 3 ball, no air. Still 20 to shoot, however. 27-15. Another 3 ball to double up, no. 12 to shoot.
Ragsdale gives them some tall young ladies out there on the court. She's 5'11", Nunley's 6 foot. If you take into account Emily English at 5'8", that's a pretty tall team.
Turnover. West Valley's pressure defense, making it difficult for Anderson just to even bring the ball up.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go, 27-15.
Yeah, that errant pass by Greenhall.
Good patience here. Good patience. 3 ball to double up. Nope. Wrong place at the wrong time there for Mendonça.
Yeah, Mendonça picks up her second. And the good thing, like you said, Ben, earlier, they go right to the line now to shoot the one-on-one. 10th foul.
Missed their last one-on-one. As J.C. McGrew gonna come in for Mendonça. Julie White wants to make sure her star guard doesn't pick up her third before half. It's double bonus time now, as Greenhaw misses the first one, the sophomore. Greenhaw 0 for 2 from the line. Make it 1 for 3. She's got her first point. 27-16. 44 to go in the first half. Division IV girls section title for the Northern section. We're going to take a break after the horn and give you come back about 5 minutes later for a quick recap of the first half, get you ready for the second half. That's on our halftime show coming up immediately following the first half. How about that bank shot, scoop shot into the hoop with the kiss?
Great drive by Ostrom from the outside to the opening.
Anderson looking to answer right back, and they do. Nice drive and dish there. Ragsdale gets the bucket.
Ragsdale's giving them some instant energy coming off the bench now with quick 4 points.
4.6 to shoot, 29-18. Anderson love to get a stop here. Get some momentum going into the second half. Will they get it? Yes. So an entertaining first half. Lady Eagles dominated for about the first 12 minutes, but Anderson finally got their groove going, made a late push, and I think they'll make a game out of this one. However, West Valley, the Eagles lead 29-18 over the Anderson Cubs. We'll take a break in the action. You're watching, I should say, CIF Northern.tv, your home for high school sports in the Northern section. Division IV section championship game, West Valley 29, Anderson 18.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from Dion.
He took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just...
Holy cow!
Can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion. Pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot. Kept alive. Back in one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter, right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter steps under center in their tight wing formation. Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run. Breaks through. 4 tackles. And now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing, and as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
No 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20 with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21-20.
Already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up, over, and through Olympian 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh, my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him. Jason Gaines, are you kidding me, my friend? Oh, boy. It looked like for sure we had an interception by the Tories, but as they both were going to the ground, Jason Gaines just wrestled it away from him. Shane Dillon to Jason Gaines on an 11-yard play.
Fanchen in the game, now out, replaced by Hayashi, the libero for defense. Wenzel serve. Championship point, ball up in the air. Hayashi's going to bring it back. Richards, deep one, over and 3. Free opportunity. Look for Wallace. No, they go Becker. Hayashi, then tap over and 2 by Hollingsworth. Now look for Wallace for the match.
Kathleen Wallace. No better way for the Bulls to finish it than giving it to their senior leader.
25-12, 25-15, and with 8 straight points to close out their 3rd straight D5 championship on a kill by Kathleen Wallace, 25-21 in Game 3. Branson has won the D5 title.
To the backfield, it's Hernandez and Northcutt. Set to throw is Thomas, has time, goes for the home run. It's intercepted in the end zone. Seemed like they tried to go to Martin, and Martin slipped. Stockton, Hilmar, and Escalon. That's going to do it, folks. Victory formation, take a kneel. The clock comes out. The clock will tick down. The players jumping up at midfield. I think I see a Gatorade. Did we have a Gatorade shower?
We most certainly did. Casey Taylor getting the shower there. Very much deserved.
Down to 12.
Great tackle there by Ronald Williams there to make the stop for Helix.
And the Helix fans are starting to celebrate here. This is going to be the final play. 5 seconds. Pow will hand it off. And they're going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. That's Keegan who gets in, but that's going to be the end of the ball game. 44-6 will be the score. So Oceanside scores on the final play of the ball game.
And gets a consolation prize just to make this is kind of say that, hey, we didn't get shut out.
So 44-6 is your score. And Helix is celebrating on the sideline. Oceanside streak of 7 straight championship games has been ended.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Clock rolling, 3rd down and 15 for the Patriots. Dylan, he's got time, steps up. He's going to chuck it deep. He's got a man open. Seth Collins with a diving catch. He hauls it in at the 25. Oh, my goodness.
I'll tell you right there. Dylan goes to show why he is a Division I prospect as he's able to step up, elude the pressure, see Collins down the field, and make the connection. As I'll tell you right now, there has not been a bigger catch for Seth Collins this entire season.
Fans nervously wait on the far side. Trips right. Vernon, the lone receiver to the left. Troy Zine rolls right. Here we go. And he's going to be... Oh, he gets away, but can't get away from the second slew. Vacaville takes over on downs, and the crowd erupts. So does the sideline. Got to watch it. Got to watch the sideline here.
Yeah,
Remember, they were up 35-26. 2 unanswered touchdowns. That's going to do it, folks. Your 2011 Division II Sac Joaquin Section champions, the Vacaville Bulldogs. They win 39-35 in a
3rd and 4 from the 24-yard line. If this kick is made, I think I know who our player of the game is, unless Escalon can pull a rabbit out of the hat. Snap down. Hole is good. Kick from Bancourt. It's through the uprights. It is good. Bancourt gets lifted up by his holder. Hillmore is up 20-17 with 19.5 seconds left. The fan. And getting ready for the second half here, CIF Northern.TV Division IV Girls Northern Section Championship game here at Chico State University. Alongside Thomas Conroy, I am Ben Schneider. And kind of a tale of 2 quarters there. West Valley dominated the first quarter. They led 16-5. Anderson woke up, and the second quarter was tied 13-13. So Anderson can take the positives from that second quarter, try to build some momentum going here in the third. They only trail by 11. There's still anybody's ball game there, Thomas.
Yeah, they definitely get off to a good start here. You're right back in this basketball game. You can forget about that first quarter with a good start here in the third.
For West Valley, as a foul's called away from the basket, you got 2 points from Gray, 7 points from Ostrom, 3 points from Lewandowski, 5 from Vincent, 8 from Mendonça to lead all scorers, and 4 from Paige Burson. Swinging around the perimeter, Anderson now moving right to left. We're on the, good move there. Go up strong with the left. There you go, but unable to finish. Love it when you see girls at this level go up with their left hand. Unfortunately, English unable to finish. 4 Anderson in the first half, just 1 for Greenhaw on 1 of 3 from the free throw line. English had 5, Nunley had 8, and Ragsdale had 4. So only 4 girls scored for Anderson. They got to get some more offensive productivity. But Nunley makes the first free throw, so 29-19. 7:31 left to go here, third quarter. Second free throw is Cash. 29-20, so back to single digits. Anderson gets a couple stops, a couple baskets, still feeling good about themselves here. Mendonça up top. 20 to shoot. Good move there, and that was Taylor Ross.
Yeah, she was in foul trouble in the first half, Ben, and she got back out here and got a drew the foul on the talented freshman, Nunley. No, they're going to give it actually to no, that can't be right.
First one's good.
It is on Brianna Wilson. That's her third foul.
3 on Wilson.
So that must have been a reach-in. I really didn't see her
sorry,
touch her.
Vincent. Second free throw is cash, 31-20. Jeff Kurtz, our producer. Justin Barney, our videographer. 7-12, third quarter, Division IV Northern Section Championship game here in Chico State. Right block, good strong move, but way too far underneath the hoop. Picked up by Greenhaw. 10 to shoot. Sidhu, 3. Got to get something off. Hey, good defense.
Yeah, burst
and
it
numbers
right there.
back the other way. Dish it. There you go. Nice pass. That's the way you run a fast break.
The extra pass did it for Taylor Ross, making an easy layup. Back to a commanding 13-point lead.
Still tons of time for the Cubs to get back in this one. English rolls left. Little scoop shot. Nice layup there.
That time used her right hand. Threw the defense off a bit there.
English, a senior. Winner will go on to the regional championships. Oh, Mendoza got away with the travel. Pulls up for 3. Nope. Good rebound. Strong side power dribble. Kick it back out, but it's stolen by Greenhaw. Keep your head up when you dribble. Good things might happen. Sindhu has it, left baseline to English. Oh, that one was halfway home. Follows or miss.
Oh!
And one? I think I say on the ground. On the ground. But Nunley's kind of come alive here in the second half.
Yeah, really ferocious on the board. And making herself a presence there. And don't forget, Selena Ragsdale came in for Wilson, and she's kind of added a spark there late in the second quarter. She does it here.
Julie White doesn't like what she sees. The lead's been cut back to single digits at 9. 5:33 left to go. CIF Northern.TV, Division IV Northern Section Girls Championship game. Your home for high school sports in the Northern Section.
KBCSports.com and Play On Sports Network showcase great high school games every week, and now you can have access to our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook. Get the latest KBC news and Play On News on Twitter. Or catch our highlights in high definition on YouTube. All of our content can now link to your favorite social media site. Share all the high school action you see every week. Brought to you by your home for high school sports, KBCSports.com and Play On Sports.
So I believe they did call it on the ground. Or did they get? No, did they give her the continuation?
They did.
Okay, so one free throw missed. Rebound gobbled up inside by Taylor Ross, who's checked into the game. Here's McGrew. McGrew's been quiet. She did have 5 points in the first. Mendoza back to McGrew. Thought about the 3, drives, kicks. 5:15 to go. Oh, nice move inside. That's the way you get it done. Mendoza, I like her game.
And that gives her double figures with 10.
Because she's got a good shot, but she's not afraid to drive it to the hoop as well, so makes her a very versatile player. Nunley called for the travel, getting a little bit too excited there as we see the Division IV boys. Their headphones on, their game faces on, getting ready for the next game.
Yeah, both squads now going to the locker room, getting prepared for the next final game of our first night here in Chico.
Just under 5 minutes, that's going to be our nightcap. 6 games tomorrow. Good thing we're staying at a Holiday Inn Express. Get around the perimeter. This could be deadly. Back rim, fight for the rebound. Whose is it? It'll be Anderson ball. 35-24, 4:35 to go. Couple subs coming in for the Cubs.
Brianna Wilson coming back in, and number
Jessica
3.
Lang. I don't believe Lang played in the first half.
No, she's the other freshman you were talking about, the 3 freshmen on the squad.
Brianna Wilson did see a little bit of action, the senior.
She got in foul trouble.
Go strong, English. Oh, good dish. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Got to make that. Right front rim did Wilson.
Oh, look at the look ahead. Good pass. And that's the way you run a fast break. And now momentum shifts again. West Valley's got it this time. 4:15 left to go. CIF Northern.TV Division 4 Northern Section Championship game. West Valley 37, Anderson 24.
Need a highlight video for your athlete working to earn that 4-year scholarship? Then you want to contact kbcsports.com. We can provide recruiting video for any athlete in any sport. Not only that, we'll give you your own recruiting page right on our website. No more mailing DVDs to colleges. Instead, email coaches the link to your personal page. For more information, including pricing, contact us at recruits@kbcsports.com or call us at 619-677-3246.
I want to make a correction. I misspoke earlier. Said the winner of this game would go on to the state championship tournament. Both teams will qualify just for making the section championship game. Difference is loser will have to go on the road. Winner will host a home game. So English has it left wing. Got a good basketball frame, does English.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Well, it looked like it might have been partially blocked, Ben.
Yeah, could have been. Pass ahead. Mendoza has it. She's a smart player. Crafty. And right as I say that, she turns it over. Way to make me look good. But either way, Paige Burson, right place at the right time. She's got 6 points off the bench.
Great power move. I'll tell you, I love these guards on West Valley. They look straight up court and want to move that ball quickly.
39-24. Anderson needs to go on about an 8-0 run here.
Yep.
English will try to tee it off with a 3. No. Burson, another rebound. She's been good off the bench. Look ahead. Oh, Anderson looks fatigued, but they do get back and get this interception. They're dragging a little bit. I think this pressure that the Lady Eagles plays tired them down a little bit.
Jessica Lang almost created a turnover there. Great fake by Nunley. Drew the defense close, and that's going to be Mendoza's third foul.
15-point lead, 2:55 left to go. Mendoza will come out as Lewandowski comes in.
Well, that's a luxury of having a 15-point lead. You could be liberal with your bench, keep everybody fresh for the final quarter.
Oh, she walked, but she got away with it.
That's a strong power move by a big person.
39-26, but she moved her pivot, looked like. About 8 feet from midcourt to the right on the opposite side of the press box. I'm sorry, of the press row, I should say. Anderson picking up the defense full court. Oh, over and back. So Anderson forces the turnover. Julie Parsons is in the game to go with Greenhaw, Wilson, Sidhu, and English are your 5 on the court for the Cubs. 3:20 to go, 39-26. Oh, and they threw that one right to Keith Krantz. Problem is, Krantz is the head coach for Anderson.
Shouldn't have his hands up.
Again, we know we're in a big game. Krantz in his best Sunday suit. Good crowd on hand here at Chico State.
It is filling here for the nightcap.
Myself and Jeff Kurtz will be on the call for that one. To drive to the baseline floater, no. Sub coming in, and it wasn't long, that English, just a quick breather. You got to get your all-star back out there.
It definitely shows some senior leadership there.
English. 2 minutes left to go in the third. English passes ahead to Nunley, and Nunley traveled.
Freshman mistake right there. Got the ball in good position, just didn't know what to do with it.
18-footer, no. No, that.
Yes, Sindhu just bad pass. Should have waited. Let the guard come back towards you. They had too many numbers. The Eagles in the passing lane to get that turnover.
And Burson just lost it out of bounds. Good strong move. Just lost it.
The outside referees, I think he saw it different. He may want to overrule.
Oh, it is overruled. As Mitchell Padilla, the ref from the sideline, says, no, I had a better angle. That's another advantage of having a three-man crew for the playoffs. A lot of times I watch high school games, two-man crews, and just way too many calls are missed.
Right.
And turnover, 1:23 to go, 39-26. It was 29-18 at half.
Turnover there. Ostrom thought McGrew was going to go on the baseline to that move.
So 10-8. Anderson's hung in there, but that first quarter deficit is about the difference in this game. Oh, good look inside. And one.
Oh,
that's
nice.
the way you do it.
She went away from the low box when she saw the penetration on the baseline. Nunley created space for herself and a great three-point opportunity. Quiley has 8 points in this quarter.
Yeah, bright future. By the time she's a senior, she's going to be one heck of a player.
Maybe.
Can't convert. I think she's missed all her free throws here in the second half.
You're right.
Drive and dish. Oh, look at the lefty.
Wow, Ross. She's lighting it up. 8 in the quarter.
The floater.
Ostrom.
Sindhu's fouled.
Yeah, Ostrom a little bit aggressive there. A little push off with the bottom of the lower part of the body.
41-28, 39 seconds left. Division IV boys championship game. Gridley Bulldogs taking on the Central Valley Falcons.
Mass substitutions now for West Valley.
That's a 3 versus a 4 seed. So, a couple upsets in the Division IV boys bracket. Good inside-outside game. The high post, but Anderson unable to finish.
Tough angle for Ragsdale to complete that basket.
I'm going to hold for, about a second differential. Shot clock reads 12, 10, 9. Corner. Oh, good shot. Oh, look at just mopping up down there is Burson.
Yeah, great rebound. Went over two defenders to get that rebound and put it right back up. Foul was on 22, Ragsdale. That's her first.
First free throw is good by Burson. So Burson and Ross doing a nice job down in the paint. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, 42-28. CIF Northern.tv Division IV Girls Northern Section Championship game. Your home for high school sports in the Northern Section.
Catch the best of Northern Section basketball on CIF Northern.tv. You can watch a replay of tonight's game after each one concludes, plus check out our game highlights, player of the game interviews, and more. Order a DVD or a Blu-ray disc of the game of your choice. We're your home for basketball in the North Section, CIF Northern.tv. And stay tuned now for the CIF Northern.tv postgame show, where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up the action from this ball game. That's all coming up following the game right here on CIF Northern.tv. (42-28), final quarter about getting ready to start as West Valley maintaining their lead, as you said, Ben, from the start, that 11-point lead. They pretty much held it in check as the Anderson Cubs have played them pretty tight after only scoring a 5-point first quarter. We'll see how they do here as we start the fourth quarter in a matter of moments. Back to you, Ben.
All right, so 13-10, West Valley outscored Anderson there in the third. So really after that first quarter, West Valley's only outscored Anderson by 3 points. Problem is they outscored it by 11 in the first, so that is your 14-point deficit. Coast to coast. Go on with your bad self. English with the deuce, 42-30, and Anderson's really got to make a push here.
9th point in the game for English. Beautiful move on that drive. Really was aggressive to the basket.
Yeah, she just said, hey, if no one's going to get in my way, I'm going to take this thing all the way to the rack. Oh, travel.
Yep.
7:25 to go. This is where Anderson's got to make a push. Other than that first quarter, they've been toe-to-toe with the Lady Eagles. Just got off to a slow start. We'll see if they're able to overcome it.
Nunley leading all scorers with 16 points.
This is someone that's got to get hot. Greenhaw, she's been absent.
Yeah, really quiet in the third quarter.
And an offensive player control foul on Ragsdale.
Yeah, was not given the ball at a great place on the court, on the baseline. Really had no movement whatsoever. The defense converged on her. She tried to charge her way through and picked up her second foul.
We approach the 7-minute mark here. Lady Eagles haven't scored in their last couple possessions, leaving the window slightly open for Anderson. Oh, good pass.
Great cut to the basket.
Too far underneath was Mendonça.
Yep.
But good patience there on the offense. Oh, good idea. Next foul against the Lady Eagles is going to result in free throws too. So Anderson's got to know that, got to take it to the rack.
Yeah, got to be more aggressive, exactly.
You got to know the situation too. You know they got 16 fouls. Anytime you stop the clock, that's in your favor.
And Coach Krantz has to yell that from the bench as well.
Good patience here by the Lady Eagles. This three could be deadly. Ooh, hit the side of the rim.
Nice box out by English, bringing it up court.
Anderson needs a bucket here. They've cut it to 9 a couple of times. Good power move inside and a foul. So there you go. Now you're in the bonus for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that time Ragsdale got good position and on Burson, and then McGrew had to come over and reached in for the foul. That's her second.
I don't know why they're inbounding. Scoreboard says 1-on-1.
I think.
Well, the refs got to know that. They got to look up. They should be accountable for that.
A little help from the timekeeper.
Well, yeah, it never helps. I mean, it never hurts, but the refs should. They got a 3-man crew. It's a big here. This front end of the one. You got to make this first one. Doesn't even look close, is it? Almost banked it home.
Yeah, back rimmed it.
It's Mendonça. That's the thing. It's one thing to get your opponent in the bonus early, but you got to capitalize on that front end of the one-on-ones. This could be deadly.
A little bit long on that three.
They've been on 42 for a while.
Yeah. Vincent missed that long three.
Problem is Anderson hasn't been able to capitalize.
Great ball movement by West Valley.
Good no call.
Yeah. A little high elbow there by Wilson.
This is what you need. Splat! This is what you need. Back to 9. And
Coach White calling a timeout.
Julie White going to call a timeout. So look at as English. What she got now?
English has 5 in the quarter and 12 in the game.
4:49 left to go. CIF Northern.TV Division 4 Northern Section Championship game right here on your home for high school sports in the Northern Section.
You can watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our in-demand section. You can also buy a DVD or a Blu-ray of today's game right on CIF Northern.TV. Simply click on Buy DVD and you can order tonight's game right now. So have a game that lasts a lifetime, brought to you by CIF Northern.TV. If you're looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community, then you want to advertise on CIF Northern.TV. You have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to the very important demographic. For more information, please give us a call at 619-677-3246. 4:49 to go in the game. West Valley Eagles up 42-33. Anderson trying to make a comeback. Let's go back to Ben.
4:49 left to go, 42-33. And now Anderson full court press. They cut it to 9. Couple stops. You're right back in this thing. I told you they were outscored by 3 in quarters 2 and 3. So after that slow start, they've been right head-to-head here with the Lady Eagles. Ulstrom's in the game. She hasn't seen a lot of action here today. Long jumpers, no good. Look at the fight for the rebound. Go up strong. There you go. Oh, that one was halfway home and came out. But a third opportunity for the Lady Eagles. Now they're working some clock.
And that's what the Cubs can't have. They got to be more aggressive on the defensive glass.
And a reach. That's a 5th team foul, though, on Anderson.
If that's on Wilson, that's her 4th. Let's see.
It's on Vincent.
It is on Bree Wilson. That's her 4th. She's been in foul trouble all night.
We approach the 4-minute mark. Oh, good pass. Good patience. That's got to make a coach happy. Run the shot clock down, run your offense, make the extra pass for the easy deuce.
Yeah, it looked like Vincent and Ostrom were waiting on that all night. Great read by both.
Yeah, quick answer. I like it. Jessica Lang, another freshman. First bucket for Jessica. Nothing else, you're getting great experience here playing in this big-time game as a freshman.
Oh, yeah, and as you said earlier, if they lose the game, they'll be on the road, but they will be playing in the state championship.
Oh, good move down low. Just a little unaware of where she was, maybe. Oh, that's unfortunate. 44-35, 3 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Anderson's got to pitch a shutout here pretty much.
Wilson should have led Lang a little bit more on that pass.
Oh, look at this. Just too far underneath, but an excellent play.
They've had great cuts to the basket all night in the paint, West Valley Eagles.
There's another good pass, and one. There you go. And that's Nunley.
Her 18th point on the night.
Yeah, she's had a fantastic game.
Taylor Ross with the foul, that's her 4th.
Scary to think what she's going to be like in a couple years. The girls typically stop growing a couple years before the guys do. So she could be done, but she's probably only, 15? She's a freshman?
Yeah.
She might have a couple more inches in her. Look at this, 6 points. We haven't been this close since early on in this one. Remember, Eagles led 16-5 after 1.
Eagles have only scored 2 points in this quarter.
A stop here and a bucket, and Anderson is feeling good. But I like what Lady Eagles are doing here. And here's a good shot by Mendoza. No. There's the rebound.
Greenhall, you called her.
Crowd really getting into this. Oh, that was even if that pass hadn't been deflected, that wasn't a good idea.
Pressing a bit.
2 minutes, exactly. 3-on-2. Going for the kill. Back rim. Second chance opportunity. Anderson's got to stay disciplined here. Nothing cheap. Are they going to go for the foul?
Oh.
Looked like she was trying to foul him there for a second.
Lang was more aggressive, but they called the foul on Wilson. That will be her 5th. And she'll be done. That's 5 for her.
No points?
No points. She was in foul trouble all night, Ben.
Yeah.
Could never get out there consistently enough, the senior.
I'm going to bring in the youngster, Julie Parsons.
And now we're going to get a timeout by Coach White.
We'll take one as well. 1:45 left to go. You're watching, I should say, CIF Northern.tv Division 4 Northern Section Championship game.
Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Then you want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for your school athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your school program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com or call us at 619-677-3246. .145 to go, 6-point game, as West Valley Eagles only scored 2 points in this quarter, as the Cubs are on a 10-2 run to start out this period.
Depending on how much scouting you've done, I mean, probably not a bad idea. Maybe one of the big girls gets the ball, quick foul, put her in the bonus situation, make them make some free throws maybe. Just a thought.
Ben, look at this, 3 freshmen on the court now for the
Right,
Cubs.
right.
Interesting.
They're going to be good for a while, regardless of how this one turns out. So here we go. Turned out to be a good ball game after all.
Reaching on Lang.
So that'll send
McGrew right to the foul line.
Yeah, I don't think she's been to the line today.
Only 2 points.
Well, part of the problem is she's got her left foot behind. It should be the other way around. You should have your left foot in front if you're right-handed. So that's part of the problem, maybe. Either way, so 2 points for the Lady Eagles here in the 4th. And if they blow this one, almost a heat check. But I like the drive and the bucket. More for Jessica Lang. The youngster, 4-point game. We haven't been this close since it was 4-0.
Trying to get it back outside. The Eagles finding it hard. You can't turn it on and off so easily.
We approach the 1 minute mark. Huge possession here in the ball game. A bucket can, this could do it. Air ball.
Nunley went out and really forced that shot.
Here's Ingles. If I'm hurt, I'm taking it all the way. 2-point game. 50 seconds left. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Time
we
out.
got a dandy brewing. English coast to coast gets the rebound. 44-42.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
On that last defensive play, Nunley went out on a switch off, and I think really kind of surprised the Eagles is that shot was kind of forced and was woefully short. Great play there by the interior line of the Cubs to get that ball and then get it to Inglis, and the senior really took it to the goal hard.
So Anderson's outscored West Valley 14-2 here in the 4th quarter. And if there was ever a time where you didn't want to go cold, start making mistakes, start getting tense, it was the 4th quarter of a section title game But we'll see how Julie White and the West Valley Lady Eagles respond. 50.3 left to go, 44-42, and I like the call here. Pressure in full court, why not?
I agree. Make them use the full court.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make it get any easier for them.
And to inbound for West Valley is Ostrom, and they threw it away. Unbelievable. Oh!
Vincent came back, and it was just an overthrow by Ostrom. She threw it to the spot where Vincent was originally. She came into the backcourt and overthrew her.
And then Ostrom's one of your seniors. You got to be able to count on her. So Anderson can tie or take the lead. Can you believe this? Crowd on its feet, at least the Anderson side. I think the West Valley side a little bit shocked here. Got a sub coming in. I like this sub too. Go offense, defense here as they bring Burson back.
Watch for English underneath the basket.
Sure. Kick it out. To Green. Here's English. Here's the girl. Now maybe. Well,
whoa.
Don't think you quite have to foul yet.
I thought English got a hand and might have knocked that ball off of a Lady Eagle, but no.
I'm thinking the way that West Valley's played here in the second half, I'd just play straight up here. You don't have to foul. 9-second differential.
Another timeout by the Eagles.
We'll keep it here. I would just play straight up. I mean, they turned it over last time. I wouldn't foul here.
No, not at all.
Try to get a stop. I mean,
30 on the clock, 39.3 on the main clock.
I would play straight up here.
Yeah, 30 on the shot clock, I should say.
I would play this straight up.
And they're going to have to inbound it from just off to the left of the basket. They're already coming out on the court. Parsons is going to defend the inbounds.
You see the crowd packing the gym for the Division IV boys game. So here we go. Turned out to be a dandy. Oh, almost a steal.
Yeah, over the back. English perfectly timed it and knocked it out of bounds. The pass was intended for Vincent. It looks like they don't want Vincent to catch that basketball.
So play it straight up here, I would. Ooh, look at the handles. Mendonça, she's fouled. It's still 1-1, so I guess you stop the clock. Either way, you can look at it either way.
And if I'm the Eagles, that's the person I want on the foul line, Mendonça. She has 10 in the game.
Huge free throw here.
First time on the foul line tonight.
Back rim. Oh, it got the shooter's roll.
Nice. She didn't think so. She was getting ready to jump into that lane to get a second chance opportunity off the glass.
This could make it a two-possession game. No, so it still can tie with a three. We'll see what they do. English. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now you got a foul.
Yeah.
Shot clock turned off. Now you got a foul. Coach White going offense, defense. She puts McGrew back in. You go in the backcourt here. You got a foul. It's still 1-1. Well, that was unfortunate too because English had it. But give the credit to the Lady Eagles for putting the pressure on her and forcing the turnover.
Mendonça going back to the line. That foul was on Greenhorn, her second.
This is huge. Nothing but the bottom of the twine.
4-point game.
Yeah, it's two possessions now, so got to get that quick two, maybe even think about a triple if you're the Cubs. Got it.
3 big free throws.
Coach White saying no fouls. Pop it, pop it. Oh!
Off glass.
Bank's open. And who else but the youngster? English, the freshman. 47-45. What a ball game.
Second tray here in the fourth, and that gives her 10 points in the quarter.
We'll take a break in the action. 14 seconds left. 47-45.
KBCSports.com will be providing live audio coverage of the state regional basketball championships as well as the finals. March Madness comes to high school basketball in California on March 17th for the regional basketball championships. 4 venues of coverage around the state. Then the following weekend on the 23rd and 24th, it's the California State Basketball Championships, and you can catch it all on KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports.
All right, so now if you're Anderson, play the steal. Try to get the steal off the inbounds. Remember, they already had one just a couple possessions ago. If you can't get the steal, foul immediately. That's the game plan.
And right now, I would keep it away from Mendoza and don't let her go to the foul line. She's hit three free throws in a row.
Okay, so they foul Vincent.
English second foul.
And it's double bonus, so 2.
Yeah,
don't
automatic.
believe, or it's sorry, it is Vincent. I don't believe she's been to the line today.
No.
First one's back rim. So either way, even a make here, Anderson's still breathing. Offense, defense, as Ragsdale comes in. Basically 5 shooters on the court for Anderson. Second one. Oh, it's no good. So you go for a 2 here. 7 seconds, gotta hurry.
Gotta get the English.
Well, she's open in the middle of the court. 3 for the win. Off the glass. That's it. What a ball game. Lady Eagles prevail.
The youngster, Lang, had a little bit more time than she thought. Could have gotten it maybe to the senior, but she went forced to 3, and that was the ball game.
Wasn't a terrible shot.
No.
What a ball game. Wow. So we thought we had a stinker there for a while when it was 42-28 going into the into the fourth quarter, but Anderson outscores the Lady Eagles 17-5 in the fourth quarter alone. The 3 ball a little bit short, and that's your final. Anderson loses to West Valley 47-45. Congratulations to West Valley. They have won the section title, and they will host a state tournament game. Anderson can't hold their heads too low. They will advance to the state championships as well, just they'll have to go on the road. So once again, your Division IV Northern Section champion is the West Valley Eagles by a score of 47-45. We'll take a break in the action. We'll come back with our player of the game interview and wrap things up, get you ready for the Division IV Boys Championship game right here on your home for high school sports in the Northern Section, CIF Northern.tv.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lip violation call. It's over the neck call. Oh my goodness! Bosback reached over on the attack. A Maverick error. wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3 games to 2.
36-35 and driving, and oh, baby! Shrigley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a handoff to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wall. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller he stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines, and he was in a foot race, and he went all the way for the touchdown, broke a tackle, and made it nice and showed his speed as he got outside for the touchdown.
Back in the backfield to the left is Campbell. Hernandez takes a snap, play action to Campbell. Looks down the field. Now here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle, rolls left. Now he's going to cut upfield. He's going to break another tackle, and then another tackle down the sideline. Gets a block inside the 5. What a touchdown! Hernandez goes 33 yards in spectacular fashion, breaking 4 tackles along the way, including 2 in the backfield, and Hilltop has tied this one up at 29.
And reasonably so. He's been doing a good job of leading this offense. Looking for his first touchdown pass of the season for Ray Hudson. And Ray Hudson gets both feet inside the end zone. Touchdown, Foothill.
Like you said earlier, 6'2" body frame, and can probably, what we just saw there was getting Randy Moss, was what we call getting Moss. Clearly just leaped over the defender there, landed both feet in bounds.
Grant with a big, strong defensive rebound. He brings it back down the floor again, and another slam dunk. Jeremy Grant can run the point, and he can fly. Huge dunk, 2 big dunks in the last minute.
Bullard trying to close it out. Deep ball, up in the air, Cram. Bringing it back, Arbizo. Cram over in 3, free opportunity. Look for Rodabaugh, no, pass middle, Weimer.
Ball game.
25-19. Foothill wins it 3 games to 1.
Because this kid has definitely proven that he can make things happen here in this ball game.
They will go with him. Bula Graft on a stretch run, just breaking tackles. The little man is in the clear to Tory territory. The 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Knights. What a run, the freshman, Bula Graft.
Ooh, I tell you what. There were at least 3 times on that run that he should have gone down or he should have been wrapped up. Missed tackles there, cost La Jolla Country Day as Bula Graft.
We're at our post-game show. We have our player of the game, Marley Ostrom. The senior had 9 points, a couple of big assists, a couple of big steals down the stretch as West Valley defeated Anderson 49-45. Well, you guys led 16-5 after 1. You kind of had to know that Anderson at one point was going to make a push.
Yeah, I think we knew for sure that they'd be coming back. They're a strong team. They always do. It was just a matter of when and if we could keep our momentum going.
What was the key to get off to that strong start? Pressure defense? Or?
Yeah, I think our defense is really the key when we get off to a strong start. I mean, anyone's shots could be falling any night, but as long as we're on our defensive game, then we can always stop them.
And what was that defensive game plan? To pressure them and take the ball out of their guards' hands and kind of...
Yeah, well, they do have a lot of really good post players, so it was to pressure the guards so the guards couldn't get it into the post.
Okay, excellent. It seemed like a good game plan. How about Mendoza? She played great for you guys tonight.
Yeah, Aubrey always plays great. She's only a sophomore. She's going to be so fun to watch for the next 2 years.
She's fearless.
Yeah.
She really likes to take the ball to the rack, which I like as a guard. And then your 2 big girls, too. Ross and Burson played great down low. You mentioned that they had some good post players, but Ross really gave you some energy off the bench. And then as well as Burson, too. I mean, they both played well, especially there in the second half. You guys needed some big stops.
Yeah, they always step up, especially when they have some great competition like Anderson's posts.
And how about Coach White? I mean, this is her first year, but it seems like you guys have really responded to her. Talk about the leadership that she gives you guys.
You know, with Miss White, it's not just about what happens on the court. It's what happens outside and off the court most of the time. It's like team bonding stuff. All that stuff matters so much to her, and I think that's really what made our team great this year.
So what kind of stuff do you guys do, like outside of, practice and games and stuff?
We've had a ton of team sleepovers and just team bonding things that she'll lead us through activities. Like we'll blindfold one person and lead them through another activity. So you really have to trust the other person, and I think that's what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Building some trust. That's very cool. Well, you still got some unfinished business. I know you guys are going to be hosting a playoff game here. But just talk about the future from here on out.
I know that it's going to be a great playoff game for us, having it at home. It's really something that our fans are looking forward to, and I think that it's something our team is looking forward to. It's such an honor to be in the state playoffs.
Well, talk about, your fans really came out tonight. I think they got a little nervous down there at the end, but the great support from your fans tonight.
Oh, yeah, they're what really makes it happen. They're our sixth man for us, so.
Well, there you have it, folks. Marley Ostrom, our player of the game, had 9 points for the senior, as West Valley will move on to the state championship playoff tournament. Thank you so much. Great game. Congratulations. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We'll be right back to wrap things up right here. That was the Division IV section championship game won by West Valley. We'll be right back to wrap things up right after this.
Fourth and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left. Firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a
16-5. West Valley got out on top of Anderson. 13-13 in the second, 13-10 in the third by way of West Valley, and then 42-18. Anderson stormed back, had a 3 with about 2 seconds to go for the win and the kill and the shocking victory. It came up a little bit short. A great game nonetheless. Both teams will be advancing, and thanks again to Marley Ostrom for coming on as our player of the game interview. She ended up with 9 points for the senior. That's going to wrap things up. Once again, your final score for the Division IV Northern Section Championship game for the girls' end of things was West Valley 49, Anderson 45. We're getting all ready for the Division IV boys game between Gridley and Central Valley. That's coming up next, right here on CIF Northern.tv.